Jim Ryan got sucker punched twice today. Even Japan has come out and ruled in favor of Microsoft, Sony's home country. Can you imagine how uncomfortable that's got to be the next time Jim Ryan meets with the Sony mothership? It's like, really? You couldn't even close Tokyo. You get a set of steak knives. So Jim Ryan's like, hello, governor, I got a bloody nose in Japan, I did. No worries, mate. I'll head back to America where they love me. They think my accent is sexy and I dress nice. All right, that's fine. That's fine. He comes back to America. The American Congress has raised concerns about Sony's monopoly on Japanese gaming market. Jim Ryan went out there with his little sword and shield and he woke the beast of Microsoft, not the beast of Xbox, whatever. Microsoft, one of the wealthiest company at times on the planet. So Senator Maria Cantwell last week remarked during a Senate Finance Committee hearing that Sony was engaging in blatant anti-competitive conduct. Now, what? Now, let's assume this all goes according to the way the tea leaves are reading. Let's assume that the deal goes through, like the UK is indicating, and like Japan today just said is going to happen. And then let's assume on top of that, Sony has to adjust some of their exclusive policies in order to allow them to get the kind of deals they need to get to do business at the level they do in America. Because ultimately, what's the outcome of this is that if this happens, they want to place some limits, some regulations. This is the best part, though. It's horrible, but it's the best part. Jim Ryan went off and tried to fight the final boss in Elden Ring first up. He wasn't prepared for Microsoft to wake up. Because look at this. Maria Cantwell, the very woman who's the senator that brought this to people's attention. Would you like to know who the top contributor of her campaigns has been for the last over 30 years? Well, there it is right there, Microsoft. Microsoft has given her over $500,000. And what does she do? What does she do? She goes on up there to her little jobby job and she says, hey, Jim Ryan, keep your fucking, I fucked that one up. Keep Microsoft's name out of your fucking mouth, or what do you mean, so what? Kabini Gaming says, so what? What do you mean, so what? The point is end of the day, it's all about who's getting paid. It's all about the money. And so Microsoft could have just been sitting back there going, okay, well, you just keep doing it, Sony. But if you fuck with us and if you fuck this deal for us, we have Maria Cantwell in our back pocket. And so fuck you. There go your exclusive Tomb Raiders and Final Fantasies and all that shit. That's all I'm saying. Lobbying is legal, Space. It shouldn't be. U.S. politics are totally for sale. It's horrible. It will be the end of this country, 100%. It's terrible. But I'm just saying, this is the game. This is the game board. These are the pieces you're playing with, Sony. So if you didn't prep for that, that's on you. Of course, it's normal, Apex. No one's saying this like it's a gotcha. Apex says companies do this all the time. It's normal. Every company spends for Republicans and Democrats as much as they need to influence them without hurting their PR. There's absolutely, I'm not saying you can't enter Sony into this. In fact, although Sony's a Japanese company. So let's see. Sony political contributions. Most liberal tech companies. So we know Sony gives money, but who do they give it to? All of this because Jimbo didn't sign the contract. That's right. Point is, though, yeah, every company does this. This is not some rare thing. It's just that, clearly Sony didn't seem to have anybody in their back pocket that could grease the wheels, which sadly is the game. I don't even see Sony on this fucking list. How much do I think East West says that Sony and Jim are regretting everything they've done? I don't think anything Jim Ryan has done is shameful. I mean, I think the optics have always been crap. And it was a thankless job for him because the optics would always be crap. But what was he going to do? Just sit there and take it? He had to try. But it may have been, and again, I'm just speculating. I don't have any evidence at all on this, right? But I don't know if this upset Microsoft. I mean, you can see it upset Activision because they've literally allowed No, I would say this upset Microsoft too, because when you've got their head of communications of both companies publicly tweeting and not walking it back, some really harsh words for Sony and revealing some things Jim Ryan said behind closed doors, it seems to reason that Sony pissed them off. So maybe they were like, all right, fuck it then, motherfuckers. We'll go to war. I mean, maybe I'm making it too dramatic. I don't know. It's just kind of what it seems like. But who's this? Who's this? Hey, what are you doing up in the clouds, boys? Come on down. So, Jim, well, I don't know what that means, sir. What is actually happening? Well, you see, the government of America has once again betrayed merry old England, just like back in the day, and their senators are saying that Sony is, they are basically taking advantage of their position and making it harder for Xbox to make money. Well, do you know, Javi? Hey, Jimmy J, Jimmy R. What's going on? I've had it with you. I've been seeing you in my dreams every evening. I want nothing more than to watch you choke and burn in your sleep. Man, you need to fucking get a massage or a fucking hooker or something, dude. What's the matter? What's the matter, Jimmy? Am I playing too hardball for you? Playing too hardball for you?